Yes,
Yeah, Mr. Chukwuma, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. I'm fine, sir. How is everything?
Yeah, well, good. Good, good.
I missed you yesterday because I was not able to recharge. I was finding it difficult to recharge because of network.
Uh, which network are you using?
MTN, MTN.
I don't know. MTN, you see, Nigerians who are not good business people, all these rich men, don't go pay them, will get big, big money. They know, say, data now is like, we even value data more than food. And we see come
Yes.
leave everything for some of these few people that don't know how to do business.
Mm,
You know, at this point, they should have made this to be very affordable for everybody.
yes. Yes.
And yeah, if it
Um,
becomes more
I'm
affordable,
sorry.
people are going to use it more.
I'm sorry, Mr. Charles. You know the country you're talking about. I mean, if we still can't get light, how more so can we get data, reliable data? We all know what the issues are. We can lament them from here till to December. Nothing's going to change. We're just what are we? Sheep? we're just fodder for people to get rich off. So
All right, we'll conquer it. Yeah.
Yes. We'll
yes,
conquer.
it will be
Like,
a ChantUp project.
mm,
Yes. Yeah, we're going to conquer as part of the things we're building. A lot of things are coming together for our
yes.
own good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir, good evening, sir. I'm good evening, everybody.
Yeah, Crescent, how are you? Welcome
I'm fine.
everyone. And tonight we're going to be talking about project plan. Project plan is essentially very important project plan. So you need to know how to plan your project. That's what makes you a project manager, planning. If you fail to plan well, then everything will crumble. There's this lady, yeah, this is 2 sets ago. And this lady is based in Enugu. She have not, according to her, she have not had any experience in project management. She just joined, I think, customer support, and she had project management. She said, "Oh, I want to be a project manager," and she just applied for this. And she started 2 months after because she paid extremely attention when we were doing project planning. She saw project planner in Upwork from one Canadian company, and she applied with her experience and the little CV I've given out, and she just landed this job. You know, she not heard anything about she no, it's not like she know anything about project management. She doesn't even know anything about IT. And she got this job as a project planner for a company in Canada. In a small company though, they are paying her £500, $500 every week. You know,
Mm.
as a starter, which is good. So the experience is based on just project planning, according to her. She just leverage her experience on project planning. She's been doing this work for a long time, and the only problem I have with some of you people that when you secure a small job, it will distract you from the big picture, you know. And yeah, so the point is that little aspect of what we are doing is capable of giving you a good job. Yeah, because up from beginning to the end, what we are going to be learning is we're going to be learning one technology or the other. We're going to be learning one tools or the other. And once you grab these tools, this technology, that's it. You are good to go. So let's hit the ground running. And it's going to be very exciting how to use a project planner to plan a project. And if you look at my, I hope all of you can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if you look at my screen, what I have here is a screenshot of Microsoft Project Planner. This is how it looks like. The software from Microsoft is one of the most popular project management tool, MS Project. We call it MS Project from Microsoft. So this is what it looks like. Yeah. If you want to get it, it's going to be a bit costly. At times, there's a lot of pirated ones out there, which I don't encourage anybody to go for pirated product, because some of the pirated products comes with malicious software that can destroy some of your file or no, all this, so which I don't encourage. Yeah, it will be the main one. I don't know the price now, because most of the time I push my students through the free one we're using. I'm getting like around £300 to £400, depending on. Yeah, but it's extremely good. Well, if you are working for a company will provide you the software we are going to use it. But we need to learn it. But not a problem. We are going to have another one we are going to use, which is just like this. It does everything this one do, and is very much popular as well. So many students have been getting job with the experience. And that is what we call this one. That is what we're going to use. We called Project Labor. Project Labor is free. It's not free for some, it's free forever. It's an open source, some good fellas, good developers put it together as their own contribution to mankind. And it's very good. Everybody is using is saving a lot of costs for so many companies. So many companies around the world are using, more especially small and medium enterprise, they are using Project Labor to manage their projects, and it's extremely very good. We've been using it here for a long time. So small companies abroad, America, Canada, Australia, UK, Africa, they are using Project Labor. So if you have good knowledge of Project Labor, if you go to Upwork, a lot of people in Upwork looking for cheap project managers, they are going to be, if you have good experience of this. Even outside, so many other big companies that want to save costs, they are using. But the main point here is that if you learn this very well, you already know more than enough on how to use this. Because this Microsoft Project Planner, this Project Labor is a clone. They just cloned this Microsoft project. It's exactly the same thing. So this is it. If you are planning a project, you are going to see this is tax name, and we'll have a duration, we'll have a start finishing, We have predecessors, we have resources, we have Gantt charts. So that is very beautiful. Okay, let's dive into to understand what project plan is all about before these tools. These tools, we are going to use it. But let's understand what project planning is all about. Now, we have a project charter, it means the project has started, you have mapped out your risk management strategy. Then it's time for you to sit back and start planning the project. You need to plan very well so that you can execute very well. Failure to plan, then you are inviting doom for anything you want to do. Is for the plan. They say that failure to plan is for the plan to fail. It's extremely important. So a project plan is a document outlining the approach, schedule, resources, budget, and control necessary to successfully execute a project. It serves as a roadmap for the project team, setting clear expectations for each phase and providing a structure to manage timeline, allocate resources, and track progress. Yeah. So that is project plan, simple definition. So effective project planning ensures the alignment with project goal, with the stakeholders' expectation, and the overall objective of the organization. Is important, it's extremely important, like I stated from the beginning. It helps to define the scope and objective, clearly outlining what the project intends to achieve, provide structured timeline, help to break down tasks into tiny bits, little timeline that will show you exactly what everybody needs to do on daily basis, on weekly basis, on monthly basis, on annually basis, depending on the length of the project. So that means it promotes time-bound delivery. Resource management, it helps you to manage your resources very well. We have what we call human resources, and we equally have material resources. All of them, with project planning tools, we are going to capture all of them. So we identify resources needed, both human and material resources. When you hear resources, all the team members, everybody working, earning, and putting input in that project, we call them resources, human resources. Material, any expenditure, any material we need in building the project, no matter the kind of project we're working, even if it's construction projects, all the chippings, gravel, sand, they're all material resources. If you are in a software development, if you want to get licensing for a source code, they are all still material resources. Mitigate risk allows identification and planning of potential risk and challenges. We've captured risk management yesterday. It's equally enhanced communication, act as a central document for team members and stakeholders, ensuring alignment. So it's like a central book where everybody gets information on what's going on. So because if you're a team member, if your name is not captured in the project plan, it means you are not part of that project. because the project plan should capture you, what you are doing, and how much you are earning from that project. The project should capture all the material resources as well and how much being paid for them. Anything that is not captured within the project plan is not part of that project. As simple as that. So we have key components, things we should expect to see in a project plan. A scope. What should be done? That we call scope. Define the boundaries of the project, including goals, deliverables, and tasks required to complete the project. Project schedule. Outline the timeline, including task duration, deadlines, and dependencies, often visualized through a Gantt chart or timeline. When we talk about schedule, anytime you hear schedule, project schedule, these are some of the key terminologies you need to be cramming. You hear project scope, you know that they are talking about boundaries. You are going to be hearing deliverables, tasks, stakeholders. These are things you are going to be hearing here. Schedule. Schedule means in a project, it means the timeline, duration. Every activity in a project, the project itself must have a timeline. Every small activity, if you want to write, if what you mean to do for that day is writing reports as a task, it must have a timeline for you to write a report. You cannot write your report forever. So, can just give you 1 day, or even 1 day is too much, just like 3 hours or to depending on how comprehensive your report. So anything you do must have a timeline. Resource planning. Resource planning. In project planning, you must list all the required resources. Like I said earlier, if any resource that is not captured in a project plan, whether human resource or material, is not part of that. If you are not captured, you are not part of that project. So you need to capture all the resources and assign them specific tasks. Budget. A project plan must equally capture budgets, because after planning all the deliverable, all the tasks and all the resources, you need to assign resources to the tasks. Who is going to do this and who is going to do that? And every human resource, every resource, they are not there for free. It must be stated what they are earning on daily basis. You must show what they are earning on daily basis. Or on, at least daily basis, their daily pay must be captured. So, and that comes from the budget. So detailed estimated cost for all project activities, including labor. Labor is human resources. Labor, material, and contingency fund. You see, contingency, we talk about contingency. That is the fund you put aside for rainy day. Then risk management plan. You must have a risk management plan in place even before you start planning. That's why we have to quickly learn about risk management using Red Log or using a risk register, whichever one. but you must have a plan to mitigate any risk that comes out. Because once the project plan is ready, the work is already, everybody will just see what they are meant to do and everybody will start working immediately. We are not waiting for anybody. So, and immediately work starts, you might start expecting delays. Somebody couldn't submit their work the time they are supposed. That is how the problem starts. Delays, people playing around, or people struggling. They might not necessarily be playing around. They might not be competent enough to do what they have claimed. You know. So this is where you start seeing risk. So you must have a plan to capture all the risk. Quality management plan. You must have a quality standard in place as well. Yes, every activity must be measured. Every deliverable, you must have a way of making sure that it's up to the standard, the project standard. In most cases, the project management office will set a standard. They set a standard for governing everything that happens within the project. So you must have a standard. So set quality standard, metrics, procedure to ensure project deliverable meets stakeholders' expectation, and communication plan. You guys remember communication plan? During our stakeholder analysis, there's where we capture communication action plan. So by now you must have a communication plan for the project. So specific communication strategy detailing how, when, and what information will be shared with stakeholders and who is going to be sharing that information with the stakeholders. Yes, it's not everybody that is supposed to be talking to the stakeholders. In a project, we have what we call line of communication. It must be clearly stated. Okay, these are key aspects that must be, captured. Even if it's not part of the project schedule document, you must have it, because all of them might not be in one document. There are some will be on their own, like you see communication plan, they are going to be on their own. Risk management, quality, they have to keep them in their own specific document. They are going to be part of the whole project planning document. So types of project planning tools. To get this done very well, we need a very good tool, very good one. What makes you different from every other project manager out there is that you use technology to plan, to execute, to do everything. Some of them, they don't know how to use it. Like I said, almost everybody is a project manager by way of our activity as a human being. We all are project managers. But what we are talking here is a professional project manager. You go to work, you go to markets to buy, make shopping for the family. These are many projects. You cook every day is a project. So to have to differentiate ourselves from everyday project managers, we are professionals. So this is where tools starts coming in. So we started with tools like Microsoft projects. That's the first screenshot we saw. A popular project management software with robust feature for scheduling, resource allocation, and budget management. It comes with Gantt charts and the timeline view, task management, dependency, resource tracking and reporting, and is good for medium to large scale projects with complex requirements. Then we have another tool called Project Labor, and is an open source project management tool similar to Microsoft Project, offering budget and resource management feature. It equally comes with Gantt chart and project timeline, task dependency and resource management, multi-project management support. Means you can use it to manage multi-projects. And it's very good for small to medium enterprise. You know, so medium to small to medium scale projects suitable for team seeking for free open source alternative or looking to save cost. As a matter of fact, saving cost is number one in business. So that's why a lot of business are using it. Even Microsoft, everybody wants to save costs. Even American government, everybody is saving costs. Then we have Primavera, Oracle Primavera, that is Oracle Primavera PCs, a high-end project management tool designed for industries like construction and engineering, requires intricate scheduling and resource management. These are kind of project planner we use in these big construction companies, like construction of bridges, rail company, railways, and high level, big construction going on. So we use Oracle Primavera. So many companies. Not that you can't use other, but most cases, this is where this is being used, and being used. Large corporation is very costly, so it's very expensive, but it comes with good. You can handle like complex activities. It has a lot of features for complex activities. So some of the features here is a detailed resource and cost management, complex scheduling with task dependencies, risk analysis and quality control feature. It's good for large, complex projects, particularly those in construction, engineering, and infrastructure. Yeah. Okay. How do we create a project plan? Now we've known what project plan is, or planner, or planning. We've talked about 3 tools now you can use to start managing or creating a project plan. We need to create a project plan. So how are we going to create a project plan? If you have not done that before, this guide will take you through on creating a good project plan. Number 1 is to define the scope. Clearly outline the project objectives, deliverables, and boundaries. Where are you going to get this? You already have a project charter. So it means you already have the information. You already know the objective, you already know deliverables, you already know boundaries. All you need to do is then This information, you break them down into a work breakdown structure. You guys remember we already done a work breakdown structure. So this work breakdown structure you already have is going to be a blueprint to help you create the main project plan. This is a work breakdown structure. So something like this. Activities, what needs to be done. So you see this, but this is a robust work breakdown structure, because a work breakdown structure, this owner, deliverables and owner is not supposed to be part of, but in everything I do, I try to make it very robust. So the work breakdown structure is just to break activity, break items down into tasks and activity, just like this, under stages. Like here, you see under initiate stage, I break it down. You see what needs to be done. And under planning stage, you capture what needs to be done. Then execute stage, and then closure stage. When you start assigning owners or then it means you are now started to build or to create the project plan. So this is just the work breakdown structure. So if you have this work breakdown structure, it means you have started your work. So this should serve as a blueprint for you to create your project plan. So you must have a work breakdown structure before you start diving into the full project plan. Okay, develop the project schedule. Estimate task duration and timeline. Identify dependencies and critical path. Now, in the work breakdown structure you've created, you see here, estimate task duration, which is timeline, and identify dependencies. Okay, if you come here, you see we already have this task here, but there is no timeline. We don't know how much it's going to take to carry out all these activities. So in another column, even if you want to do it in Excel, in another column, you try to estimate the duration of the work. And in another column, after estimating the duration, the starting and the finishing of every task, then you come in another column, you create the dependency. Which one comes first? Which one comes second? Which one comes in a sequential order? Just like what I did here. If you look at this, it's very tiny, but if you look at this, you see these are the tasks here. I created these activities. Then you come here, you create duration, start and finish. Then you come here, you create dependencies. That is here, predecessors, and then you start adding resources. So, like I said, the third one in creating a project plan is to develop schedule. After that, then you start assigning resources and roles. Allocate resources to each task, defining roles and responsibility for team members. So you see that all the documents we have been creating, they are going to be very handy for you. So when we are doing any activity or any lesson, that's why you have to pay attention. Because if you start struggling in any of those items, then you are going to struggle a lot. You remember when we created RISI metrics, we talk about roles and responsibilities. You see that it's coming here. You are going to use that document when you are going to create a project plan, because from there you are going to assign resources. If you do not have a RISI metrics, you are going to struggle to know whom to assign resources, whom to assign responsibilities here, which is resources here. Then budget. You must have a budget. You must. So because here is part of the project planning. If you do not have a budget yet, it means you do not have plan to pay people working under you. So there must be a budget. Estimate the cost of each activity. The cost of each activity is how much you are paying who is going to do the work. That is the cost. And set budget that include a contingency plan. Okay. Number 6, identify and analyze risk. List potential risk, assess their likelihood, and plan for their mitigating strategies. We already know how to capture risk using a red log. Set quality standard. You must set a quality standard. We'll define a matrix. In quality standard control, you must have a standard for each of the activity. We've not done quality standard. Yeah, we are going to do it. Create a communication plan. We already have a communication action sheet in our project stakeholder analysis. So if you go there, if you have done it when you are supposed to do it, so at this point, all you need to do is consult that document and you should be able to fill up this space. And that's it. You've created a project plan. Advantages of using project planning tool. Number 1, why you don't have to be running your project with your head. I think, no, you don't have to do that. Even writing it in paper is good, but we have gone beyond that paper work, because we have to use to, because the tool will help you to automate activity where there is needed. Tools like IT tools, that's what makes it IT. Why we call project management IT career or IT role? I've seen some people dragging that project management is not IT. Let me tell you, project management, only if you are managing project as a quack. If you are a professional project manager, that is the number 1 IT profession. Project management, number 1. Anywhere you go, say that I said it. Every other one follows, even developer or programming. Let me tell you, programming is like a technician in project management world. When you come in a let me use building construction site, the one that all of us have been seeing people building all the time. If you come there, you see a project manager. The project manager in that site is the number 1 person. There you can see other people, like you can see even the site engineer. You can see, but project manager is number 1. Then you see people like bricklayers, you see electrician, you see plumbers, everybody working hard. In IT world, project manager is still number one. Then developers, all these programmers we are talking about, they are just like electricians. They are just like plumbers. They are going to be working under you as a project manager. That's the point I'm trying to make. So it's number one IT career. Some of us do not know what we are into. If you want to, that's number one consult. If you are trying to go into that, is the number one consultancy course. You know, project manager, then business analyst. Business analyst is still working on that project manager. Business analyst is a top consultant when it comes to IT. When I say top, is top consultant. Top consultant, because he designed a lot of things. He came out with the solution and even designed them. Then we have another IT course called product manager. Product manager is on top of all of them. Why? Because he owns that vision. He's like an entrepreneur who owns even the product. Just like Facebook is a product. So the owner and the manager, which we know the product is the mark, is the product. And then in that particular product, we have millions of projects going on in Facebook. Millions. We have millions of developers. We have millions of business analysts. Then we might not have a lot of product managers. So that's it. So you understand the importance of project management. Okay. Advantages of using project planning tool. You have to, this is the tool. You have to learn technologies. All these technologies, all these tools you are using to manage projects. That is the way I'm coming, is that's what makes you IT guy, because you are using technology, top technologies to manage projects. These tools improve visualization, like we have Gantt charts, we have timeline, better understanding project timeline and dependence. Everything will be very clear. Some of them will be automated. Streamline resource management, allocate and track resources, ensure efficient usage. Enhance team collaboration, enable team to collaborate and communicate in real time. Risk mitigation, support risk identification and management by tracking potential delays. So if you capture projects, when there is delay, most of these softwares, when there is a delay, it will pop up a red color showing danger in that project when there is delay. When there is a due date, when you go past your due date, it will always start showing, indicating danger. There is delay. So, progress tracking, track progress, project progress, allow for adjustments as needed to stay. So that's it. We have other tools, which is not this planning, project planning tool. We have project collaborative tools. After planning this, using your project planner to create all these planning very well, and we are going to be moving items from your project plan to what we call project collaborative tools, like this kind of tool, Grid Camp. Fred Camp. So now you see, you come over here again, you start planning, you see initiate stage, you see planning stage, you see execute stage, and then you see closure stage. And then you can see here, these are where you now collaborate with team members. See here, you can open this one. See, you plan here. This is where you plan and assign to a team member. Assign this work to a team member here. We are coming to this anyway. Just try to give you more insight. So we are going to come when we are finished with project planning. We are going to come here where we're going to be for project collaboration and tracking. This is where we are going to be. We'll have things here, this kind of tools like we'll have this is Fred Camp. We have Monday.com. We have Asana. We have a Microsoft team. We have there are so many of them. So many of them we can use, just like this one. So, but I just want to give you guys insights. You see, due date. Once you miss your due date, it will start indicating danger. Indicating danger when you over. So I can't seem to find any danger here. Yeah, so that is, we call this collaborative environment, project collaborative environment. It's not CRM. Some people will come and tell me that I saw some trying to teach someone. If you want to teach the right thing. It's teaching the person that, yes, FreeCamp is a CRM system. Please, FreeCamp is not a CRM system. We call it Collaborate Project Tracker, collaborative environment. So let's go back to our project plan. We're coming here, so don't worry. You can see a lot of team, a lot of people. These are different groups working on different projects. You can see what is going on. We have a lot of people. So this is what I'm sitting on. This, all of them you are seeing, like they are all live projects, you know, from different project groups, where some of them will have closed, some of them here, or some of them are still live projects going on. So, and only me, they do all these things. So at times people should when I feel I've been a very good guy to you guys. I've never even feel any laziness. So you guys should even clap for me small. You know, easy small clapping. Oh, yeah. Thank you guys. So let's crack on. Yeah. Let's crack on. So All right. Let me hold on just a moment. All right. So that's it. We've talked about project planning, the importance, how to create it, advantages. So now project plan, I think by now we should know what project planner, some of these tools we can use for project planning. So we are going to start drilling down. We are going to go down. We cannot talk about all the tools. It's not possible. It means this program is, if we start talking about all the tools in project planning, we might not live here in 4 months. It can last in 1 year. So what we are going to do is the one we are going to start using immediately, and the one that can help us hit a job in the market immediately. So if we start teaching projects, Oracle Primavera and project plan and project labor, even if project Oracle Primavera is free and this one, all of them are free, it's better to come and learn this, because with this project labor, you are going to get a job quicker than somebody who knows how to use Primavera. Why? Because large corporation, which might take time for you to get a job there. But with this, there are so many startup companies looking for people who knows how to use project labor. So many of them, you know. For instance, now, let's say you've learned how to use Oracle Primavera, and the people that can give you uses Primavera, you see Network Rail, London Underground, these big companies. Yeah, I'm not trying to say you're not gonna get a job there, but some of them you need to be in UK before you can even apply. Shell, some of them, but with project labor, if you jump into please put yourself on mute. With project labor now, if you jump into Upwork now, you see a lot of work. Just all you need is project labor experience. Oh man, I don't look at people's face. Boom, now we're out of this class.
Sorry to jump in there. Bertram, please put yourself on mute.
Okay. So we're going to learn more about Project Labor, and that's what we're going to be using. If we know how to use it, we already know how to use a project planner, and it's free. So Project Labor is a free open source project management tool similar to Microsoft. It is ideal for creating project plan, managing schedule, and organizing resources, especially for small to medium-sized projects. And how do we get projects? I'm going to remove someone. Some people are going to see the other side of me, you know. And this Chukuma, I used to respect you, but I remove all the respect I have for you because I put you in a mute. You quickly put yourself back, and I'm going to kick you out of this class. I'm not joking. Okay, we're talking about project Labor. This is what we're going to be using, and it's free. All you need is have a space in your laptop where you are going to install it. You know, when we're starting this program, or when I do webinar, I always tell you guys that you need a computer, you need a laptop. You need a laptop for this boot camp. It is not something you are going to use phone for. What we are doing here is bigger than MBA. I'm telling you, I'm not lying. Maybe because we are not paying big money. You need to go buy a laptop. This is a serious business and serious investment. You need a laptop where you are going to install this tool. This is the first of it. You need to install this. You can't do it with your phone. It's not possible. And where do we download it? You go to Project Labor website. From there, it will take you to SourceForge, where you are going to download it. You download it and install it. I'm not going to do anything on this today, so that everybody should be able to start planning on how to download this, make arrangement on how to download it. So go to Project Labor here, download it. I'm going to open so you can see where to download it. This is Project Labor. Now they've you see the website here, projectlabor.com. So if you want to download Project Labor, you click here. It's going to this SourceForge. I know they have their cloud application now. So this is I'll paste the link so that everybody can, if you want to download. So it's going to navigate to. So if you want to, I'll paste this particular thing. But you know that it's from this. You cannot download it directly from Project Labor website. It's going to send you to this where you are going to download it. It's called SourceForge. If you come here, you see where you can download it. You see 15,786 download this week alone. This week alone. And if you come here, you see 7.7 million users. 7.7 million users using this Project Labor in 193 countries around the world, translated into 31 languages. So even if you are French, you can still use it because it's in French, in German, in Dutch, in English, and is used in 1,700 universities. This is number one. Top universities are using it to teach project management because it's free. So it's a very big technology. This is where you are going to get it. And I'll paste this on the platform. I'm going to paste this on the platform. So they have a cloud one, which you don't need to download, but I think you need to pay for it. The cloud is not free. It's not free. If you want the cloud one, you can register and try it, but it's not free. So that's it. It's number one free alternative to Microsoft project. It's really competing with Microsoft. So, and that's it. Whether you are using a Mac or Windows, whichever one, you can still download it on your system. So that's use. It's very easy. Once you download it, you install it in your system, and the rest is how to use it to create. So all this from here to down, we are not going to do anything for now. So this is where we are going to do the rest. All this, the rest, we are going to do it practical. So the only thing I want you to, that is your assignment from now till when we are going to meet tomorrow, because tomorrow we are going to do practical. We are going to use Project Labor to create a project plan. That's going to be practical. So why I'm saying this is you download it so that by tomorrow when I'll be working, you can follow me to create, when I'll be using to create a project plan, you can equally follow me up to create a project plan. And that is it. That's it for tonight. If you have a question, I'm open to that. Okay, I can see you raising your hand, Mr. Crescent.
No, I did not raise my hand, sir.
Well, I can see a hand is up.
I was watching the screen of my.
Okay, Miss Esther Chidema Okezie. Okay, I think the 200 is error.
No, not an error. I just want to verify
No,
if
you need to,
I'm
if you want to talk to me, you need to put your camera.
sorry. Oh, I forgot, sir. Follow me. My camera is not coming up. I'm trying to.
Okay, when it's up, you can ask a question. That is the standing rule. No second download.
Okay, sir. I just want to verify about.
I say put on your camera, please.
Can I ask now? I don't know what is wrong with it. It comes off and then goes off again.
Okay. No time. Okay. Your camera is coming.
So I want to ask about this project Liba. Would we need to sign up on it before we are able to download it?
I just said it's free. You don't need to sign up. You just go there, download it. If you want to use their cloud, it's two types. You have the one you can install on your system, then there is one you can use on the cloud. If you need the cloud based, you need to pay for it. But the one you can install on your system is free. You don't need to register. All just you need to do, go to their sites, which I've just shown here, and click and download it and install it on your system.
Because I just opened the site now, clicked on get start now, and then it's taking me somewhere else.
Which
Also,
I
I just
literally stated that is going to take you to SourceForge. Have you not been following us in this class? All these things you are asking is what I've just explained now. Said if you go to Project Labor, if you click on the download, it's going to take you to a site called SourceForge. And let me post the SourceForge link on our listing. I'm going to post it now so that you won't be struggling again. This is SourceForge. I said if you click on this, you come here, this is products. You come to desktop. You click on this desktop, it's going to take you to SourceForge. If you come to SourceForge, you come here, you see download. You click on this download, it's going to start downloading. It can work if you are using Windows, if you are using Mac, if you are using Linux, BSD, Solaris, they are all supported. Any of these are supported. So it's a very simple activity that doesn't require much. So what I'm gonna do is So I'm trying to post it so that you can have access to it. That's it. If you want to download it, the link is here on our platform. Just follow the link and you are going to download it. Once you download it, you know how to install. Double click and you start installing. It's very easy to install. It doesn't require assistance from anybody. Yeah. And that's it. That is where we are coming to the end of this session for tonight. And see you here tomorrow. Your system ready for action. Yeah. Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night, Mayor.
Good night.
Yeah, good night, Mr. Charles.
Good night. Good
Good night,
night.
sir.
So,
Night,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
good night.
Good night, and see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
No.
Right?